There we go. Okay. Wait, what? Where's the game? There it is. It wasn't closed all the way. There we go. Okay. Aha! Ha! Progress. That's Twitter. That's Threads. And now Discord. Bum, bum, bum. All right, everyone. Hello. How's everyone doing today? Today is April 22nd, 2024. How's everyone doing today? It is Monday. I hope everyone is having as Milliam's skirt has frills at the end. Huh. Anyway, stuff. Oh my god, those are super wash. Oh my god, these colors are super intense. Oh, someone else doing things with PSP. 1 second, everyone. I'm gonna make these colors not pop so much. Okay. Oh, that was intense. Okay, let me start that over again. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Today is April 22nd, 2024. It is a Monday, so happy Monday, everyone. I hope your Monday is well. Hope everyone had a good weekend, and thank you for joining me today. You are watching Active Fireball. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 7:30 in the morning to 9:30 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. You can catch me at twitch.tv/activefireball or on YouTube. I'm there too. Pretty awesome. All right, so what did we get done last episode? Last episode, we did a lot of cutscene. We did a lot of cutscenes. We got Red Moon Rose, chapter, I think, 6 and 8, or chapter 8. So I need to look online, chapter 7, so I need to read that. And we started looking into the mysteries for the school. Once we turn that, we can read Red Moon Rising, Red Moon Rose, Red Moon Rising, Red Moon Rising, and then we can do the Orbital Bike experiment that people want us to do. So let's get started, shall we? Let's not waste any time. We only have 2 hours, so let's fucking go. Layla, where are you? Oh, okay. So we're at the music thing. We realized that, the ghost thing wasn't cool. And now we're going to go back to the school and tell the occult person, no, those were, it wasn't what you were expecting. So that's what we are doing today. And as you see, I have the stand back up. I went to my local hardware store and I bought this. I don't know how well you can see it. I can't see my camera right now. These are carriage bolts. And you use carriage bolts as well, but they were black. And I didn't give a fuck what color it was. No one was going to see this except me. I was like, well, I need them because I enjoy this stand. I quite frankly do enjoy this stand. It's because I don't enjoy the stand. I want to keep using it because the other one worked. The other arm worked surprisingly well. But I don't know if it's in this building or the other one. I like this one more, so I'm going to keep using this one. Also, I figured out that if I have my mouth too close to the microphone, all the pops go in, and those aren't fun. So when recording, I need to keep my face away. Most likely need a pop filter. That will most definitely help. Oh man. Art. Computer. Unless, of course, it's not in here. And the occult builders in the student union. Also, did you all watch the awesome episode 2 episodes ago about fighting the skeleton dragon and seeing the wonderful damage counters and attack counters and all the percentages and the progress bars going up and down? I'm super proud of it. If you haven't watched it yet, go back 2 episodes ago. Speaking of 2 episodes ago, I have not started editing for Friday's episode. I've been behind because I have been doing the progress bar thing. I finished editing for Drakengard, so last Wednesday, and that got uploaded on Sunday, so the 21st. So today I will be going through Friday's episode and uploading it. So I know I'm behind, but I think being a bit behind is much better because I got the little progress bar thing out. It looks like you finished your investigation. Can you tell me what you've learned? Sure. Let me go through them one by one. Reen told Beryl the truth about each of the 7 mysteries. I see. Condensation. Magazines. A test. None of those are supernatural at all. I honestly didn't expect any of them to be real, but the truth is even more pathetic than I thought it'd be. Huh. I agree. A lot of people are laughing before they speak. Is that like a translation thing? Like in Japan, there's always some kind of laugh before a sentence? Or did localization add this to soften negative things? Though it's kind of interesting that people were able to make such fantastical stories out of pretty ordinary things. Huh. I suppose that's true still. I'd like to thank you for looking into everything for me. So here you go. It's something hexed with one of my favorite curses. Received a nightmare. Thanks. Tell you the truth, I'm a little surprised. None of the mysteries had anything to do with the old schoolhouse. It seems like the perfect setting for a good ghost story. I wonder why it didn't come up. I mean, we already know there are stranger monsters there. What are you talking about? Of course it comes up. In the real 7 mysteries, at least. What? Could you say that again? I couldn't make quite out. I didn't say a word. Perhaps your investigations have gotten to you. I could have sworn I heard her say something about the real 7 mysteries. Oh well, it's probably a better idea not to get into it. Alright, that's finished. So we're going to save. Then we're going to read Red Moon Rising Chapter 7, which I don't have because I missed. So I'll be reading it from online, which means I'll be looking at my computer while I'm reading. But we still need to read it though, so it's going to happen, I promise. Right? Let me look. Red Moon Rose, chapter... Okay, we don't have chapter 7, so we need Red Moon Rose, chapter 7, everybody. Okay, parting ways. Let's get switch up well. Chapter 7, parting ways. I have no further viewer assistance. His mind still reeling from the skill that Rose had demonstrated in her earlier battle. And the only way he could react to her words was with a dumbfounded silence. There were plenty of ways he could have argued back, not least by pointing out that they had yet to discover the vampire's identity, and that the reason she had originally agreed that they worked together was so that he could use his position in the army to aid her in doing so. As if reading his mind, she said, I discovered the identity of the vampire this afternoon. As such, there is no longer anything you can do to help me. Here's the
Right.
What am I doing? I'll live. We're gonna move that over there. There we go. Okay. His initial reaction was doubt. How could she have possibly been the only one to discover the vampire's identity when they had conducted their investigation together? But then it hit him. They hadn't always been together. They had split up to investigate a wider area today. Too. And if she had discovered a vital clue during a period when they were acting separately, it made perfect sense that only she would have worked out the truth. He tried again. But still, I have my reasons for wanting to see this through to the end, too. I can't just go back to living as if none of this ever happened. Rose knew this already, of course. He told her about his parents' murder once already, and he made her realize the two cases might be connected. She sighed, her reaction making it perfectly clear that pointing that out would do nothing to change her mind. She met his eyes again, unwavering in the slightest, as she said, "Then allow me to put my position to you more bluntly. You are not a help, you are a hindrance." It was as if a sharp blade had pierced his chest. Her words left him shocked and speechless. She continued, "I would have thought that anyone who looked around would be able to realize that this is not a matter that ordinary people can, or should, involve themselves in." As she spoke, she gestured in the direction of the ghouls, or rather the human corpses that were once ghouls, littering the surrounding area. Some were riddled with bullet holes, some had smashed skulls, some had no heads at all. Her words caused Alphonse's memory to return once again to the battle he had witnessed. Even if he had tried to intervene earlier than he did, would he have been able to do anything? No. On the contrary, it was easy to imagine him getting into Rose's way, becoming a liability and interfering with her ability to fight. Alphonse looked down at the ground dejectedly. It was galling to hear, and realized that he might be useless in this. Rose opened her mouth to continue, her gaze somewhat distant. A long time ago, I tried to pursue another vampire with the help of a civilian, just like you. I was hesitant at first, but after he insisted so vehemently, I eventually accepted.
Right.
Alphonse looked up, stunned at what he was hearing. He had assumed that he was the first person to offer to assist her, just like how we are always the first person to assume he made up sex. He was killed by the vampire we were pursuing. After that, the vampire disappeared, never to be seen again. It was clear by the pain in her voice that, for someone whose life revolved around killing vampires, there could have been no worse outcome. Of all the jobs I have undertaken, that was my worst failure and the most terrible stain on my record. I will not allow something like that to happen again. As such, I've always tried to keep you at arm's length. All I wanted from you was for you to make it easier for me to conduct my investigation and find out what I wanted to know. I was just using you all along. She continued on, telling him that everything had gone the way she had hoped. It would perhaps even better. Thanks to his contributions, she had been able to discover the identity of the vampire, and the army was able to find out what it looked like, helping them to keep people off the streets and allowing her to successfully lure the vampire out. For that,
Right.
at the very least, she was grateful. Okay. Alphonse could only stand and listen as her cold words washed over him, the meaning of what she was actually saying not truly sinking in. She fell silent for a moment and took a deep breath before starting off again. The worlds we live in are just too different. We should never have met, and yet by coincidence we did. But that's all. Now, you need to forget that it ever happened and go back to the life you should always have lived. Besides, as a vampire hunter, the only life for me is one of solitude. She gave a small, deprecating smile before turning to walk away from him. Seeing that smile and hearing what she said, something struck Alphonse off. He couldn't call out to her. It was as if there was an impenetrable wall between them now, stopping him from interacting any further with her. I can take care of myself now. All I ask of you is to stay away and let me do it. Farewell. She said her final words as she walked, without so much as turning to face him, and then disappeared in the dark night. Left behind, Alphonse stood alone, frozen to the spot in a sea of blood. Wow. Oh my god, this is long. Where can I get this? Can you tell me where to get this? Location. Private Hoover from Zendergate. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay, so I totally missed this. So we just have to keep reading, everybody. We just have to keep reading. Oh, I could do this. I could do this. One second. There we go. Now you all can see. Okay, cool. Awesome.
Right.
Okay. She said her final words as she walked, without so much as turning to face him, and then disappeared into the dark night. Left behind, Alphonse stood alone, frozen to the spot in a sea of blood. The next day, 10 unidentifiable bodies were discovered in Heimdall, and the surrounding area filled with disorder the likes of which has never been seen before. Numerous soldiers moved to and fro, surveying the area under Garen's direction, while crowds of curious onlookers tried to get a closer look at the gruesome display. Even Alphonse, who had been removed from the main investigation team, had been called in to assist this time. Alphonse had expected the bodies to be heavily disfigured from Rose's attacks, but when he reached the scene, he could see no evidence whatsoever that the previous night's battle had even taken place. The only damage to the bodies were the bite marks left by the vampire.
Right.
At first, that fact confused him, but then he remembered that Rose was somehow connected to the church. It seemed quite possible then that she would have worked alongside others, one or more who may have arrived later to disguise any evidence of their involvement.
Right.
After all, the church had the ability to purify weapons to allow them to contend with the vampires. The possibility that they might also be able to put corpses back together was hardly a stretch after all the things he had witnessed. Realizing how ludicrous that would sound to the average person, he only could laugh to himself under his breath. There was no sign of Rose at the scene, although Alphonse had really expected that she would appear to begin with. She had made it clear the previous night that their original arrangement was over. Most likely, Rose would go on to bring an end to the vampire murder herself in secret, with the culprit never apprehended, and the fact that vampires actually existed never being revealed to the world. But could he live with everything ending that way? There was still one burning doubt in Alphonse's heart, a lingering unease that refused to go away. The expression on her face as she had turned to walk away. As a vampire hunter, the only life for me is one of solitude.
Right.
That may have been what she said, but the sad smile on her lips when she did so told a different story. Coolness underlined her resignation. Her words had been blunt, but to Alphonse, they also seemed tinged with loneliness. I guess I can't see if anyone's talking to me, huh? Alphonse found himself reflecting on what loneliness meant to him. It was a feeling he was all too familiar with after losing his parents. In the blink of an eye, he had been left with no one who cared for him, no one who'd be kind to him, and no one who would look out for him. It was easy to imagine how being placed in a situation like that would gradually eat away at a person. Fortunately for Alphonse, his father's friend Gerard had held out a hand of salvation to him. He had later met others like Luca, who cared for him and he for them. It was thanks to them that he was able to free himself of the loneliness that may have otherwise consumed him. Nonetheless, the experience had taught him exactly how painful living alone like that could be, and that humans could not completely live alone. Rose, however, had said that living in solitude was the only life for her. But did she honestly mean that? Or did she really long to break free from it? Yet something was stopping her from doing so. With the memory of his own experiences still painful even after all those years, Alphonse couldn't stop wondering, do like that. That was when he made up his mind. He wouldn't just leave things as they were. Rose may have cast him aside, but he had long ago decided what he needed to do to put the past behind him. And no matter how much danger he risked doing it, or how much she tried to stop him, he was determined to see it through to the end. If that meant he might be a hindrance to her, so be it. That was his fight as much as hers. Alphonse shook his head furiously from side to side, as if to divest himself of the doubts and hesitations that had been filling his mind since the previous night. Focusing on the task at hand, he set about frantically investigating the area. That, he felt, was the only way for him to be able to stand shoulder to shoulder with her. Time dragged on as the search continued, and then the receding rays of the setting sun began to blanket the scene in warm apricot hues. The 10 corpses had been carried away, and the vast majority of onlookers had dispersed. The large number of soldiers who formed the investigation team had also reached a stopping point in their investigations and were ready to return for the day. But Alphonse waved them off, still silently combing the area.
Right.
Come on now, it's time to go back to the guardhouse for the day. The concern in Garrett's voice was obvious, but Alphonse only spared him a tired smile. Sorry, sir, just let me look around a little bit longer. Considering the intense battle fought between Rose and the vampire the previous night, there is every chance that something may have been left behind that might help guide him to the vampire's identity. Didn't she say she knew what it was, though? Didn't she say I knew what the vampire's identity, unless he just wants to figure it out for himself. The investigation team had found no such thing, despite spending the entire day looking, but that did nothing to dampen Alphonse's spirits.
Right.
There was something here, he knew it. Seeing Alphonse's determination, Garrett couldn't help but smile in turn. All right, have it your way. Just make sure to stop and come back if you get too tired. And with a backwards wave, he walked off to join the other soldiers as they returned to the guardhouse. Silently thinking Gerard's worst kindness, Alphonse went back to scouring the alley. Another half hour passed while Alphonse methodically swept his eyes over every nook and cranny. As the light from the dipping sun retreated from the sky, he began to fear his time was up. But just then his eyes were drawn to a point between two of the buildings. It was a narrow gap, overlooked in the investigation, where something might have fallen. Indeed, despite the barest of shapes on the ground. Upon spotting it, Alphonse remembered seeing something fly from the vampire, and Rose had landed her glancing slash on its chest. He crouched down to inspect the space. The gap between the buildings was so narrow that his arm could barely fit inside. He stretched out his fingers, desperately trying to reach the fallen object, and eventually managed to catch between his index and middle fingers. It was a narrow, rectangular piece of cloth. Alphonse stared at it, analyzing every last detail of its surface. It was filthy gray in color, most likely meaning that it had been white originally. It was also clear that it had been separated from something by Rose's sword, but other than that, it looked like an ordinary piece of cloth. It would have been nothing of interest at all to anyone just passing by. Anyone other than Alphonse, that is. Looking at it, he finally understood everything. The reason Rose had suddenly chosen to part ways with him, and the true identity of the vampire who was terrorizing the city. Oh no, the true identity of the vampire. I wonder who it could be. Okay, that was what? From 30 minutes. That was long, everyone. But Rose is like, oh, I know who it might be. Oh no, is it Garrett? Truth be told, it was so long since I read chapter 6, I absolutely forgot what happened. But now that we have read that, it's time to go to the engineering building and do what the engineering people want us to do, which is test out their oval bike, everybody. So we are going to do that. And you all are coming with me, whether you like it or not. So, deal. Yo. This way. Well, here you are. Hi, Irene. Thanks for coming.
Oh, hey, Toa. What brings you here?
I needed a little break from work, so I came along to help George and Angie. We asked her to come along to help out with the request we sent to you.
Oh, she's working on the bike too?
Yup. The request is pretty much the same as last time, but with one key difference. This time we'd like you to ride with Toa at your side.
By my side? Don't you mean behind me?
Maybe it would be easier just to show you what we're talking about. I believe it's time for the grand reveal.
Wow.
Impressive, isn't it? We call this the sidecar. Much like the bike itself, this was a Royal Institute of Technology prototype that George put the finishing touches on. You can probably tell, but the sidecar lets other people ride along with you. Though it's much closer to riding in a normal car than it is like being on a second bike.
That's pretty interesting. So you want me to test ride while Toa sits in the sidecar? Yup.
That means I'm in your carabine. Try not to crash or anything.
Right, I'll make sure everything goes smooth and safely.
Oh, don't worry about that. George and I have already done all the necessary safety tests. The goal of this test is just to get a fresh perspective, just like last time.
That's right. Be sure to give as much feedback as you can. That goes for you too, Toa.
Okay.
So, do you have time to go for a ride?
Sorry, Irene, I'm always keeping you busy.
Oh, don't worry about it though. Do you have the time? You seemed pretty busy yesterday.
Thanks for worrying, but I'm fine. I got most of the harder work sorted out yesterday, which means I've got time to spare today. As you can see, George and I are ready to go whenever you are.
We'll work to your schedule today. Thank you. Well then, let's start. Why don't we get started right away?
Great. Let's get everything set up then. We're doing this on the nearby highway, aren't we? Yep. The same one Reen tested the bike on last time. The Orbital engine that sounds like an internal combustion engine, everybody. So, how does it feel to be in the sidecar, Toa? Awesome, everyone. If you like what you see, go ahead and tell your friends and family about me. If you really like what you see, go ahead and give me a follow on Twitch or sub on YouTube. If you really, really like what you see, consider becoming a patron. www.patreon.com/ActiveFireball. You get cool shit like playing games with me, a sticker, credits, and some Discord benefits. Take a look. You won't regret it. It's exciting, but I'm a little nervous too. Knowing Reed will be driving, but Smeedy's though.
Thanks.
Oh, Toa, please don't say things like that will make me envious like that. Now I have no chance but to send Reen home and ride with you myself. Sorry to cut you short there, Angie, but I can't let you do that. Remember, we chose these two for a reason. Ugh.
Same tests last time, right? Starting to ride, shifting gears, and coming to a stop. Does the sidecar change things at all?
Actually, yes. The main changes are the increase in weight and the different center of gravity. Those two things will have a huge impact on how the bike operates. I'd recommend you approach this as a whole new experience because it's definitely going to feel like one.
I would have never guessed. All right, what will I have to do?
I'm just going to look this up because I don't care. Basically, when the sidecar is attached, you end up veering off towards its direction while you're accelerating. By the same token, when you're slowing down, you'll end up veering in the opposite direction, which changes things a little for your tests. Starting to move, we'll pull the handlebar to the left, so make sure to turn it slightly right to advance to compensate. Next up, when you're shifting gears, you need to turn the handlebar slightly to the left when you disengage the clutch. The same things goes for bringing her to a stop. But the extra weight means she's going to be harder to slow down, so be sure to hit the brakes earlier than you did last time.
Will do. It's like a whole different set of rules.
It really is. But you should be fine if you pay attention to what you're doing. My advice to you, Toa, is to believe in Reen and focus entirely on enjoying yourself. I think you'll have a wonderful time if you do.
Seconded. That should help motivate Reen too.
How so?
Well, think about it. I'll be happy knowing you're having fun, and I won't want to make any mistakes to ruin that.
Oh, that's so sweet. Well then, here's hoping this will be fun for both of us.
That's the hope.
Accelerating to the left. So when you're accelerating, it's going to go to the left. When you're braking to go to the good, it's going to the right.
Alright, I'm gonna start the engine now.
Oh, this is also exciting.
Alright, get ready. Angelica said I should turn the handlebar a bit when I start moving, didn't she?
We're gonna accelerate. It's gonna drift towards, so turn to the right.
Here we go. Oh, glad I didn't mess that up.
Yeah, that was really smooth. And off they go.
Yep, should be fun to talk to them. Should be fun to talk to them when they get back.
So how is it? Does it feel different from when you rode alone?
It definitely does. Angelic was right when she said it would handle completely differently. And that's not the only thing.
Oh, what else is there?
Nothing. I was thinking of something else. Probably shouldn't tell her that the excitement of riding with her is a bigger hurdle than the sidecar. Okay, I think we're both used to the speed by now. Are you ready to go a bit faster?
Sure.
Right then, let's switch gears. Which way did I have to turn the handlebar when switching again?
We're going to decelerate, so you're going to go to the right, so slightly to the left. That's not how that works. It's not how that fucking works.
Perfect.
That went well.
Thanks for the encouragement.
Oh, don't be silly. All I'm doing is sitting here. That's not how that works. This really does feel nice, doesn't it? The view from here is great, too. It's a much more refreshing experience than I expected it would be.
Having you here with me makes it a lot more fun, too.
Aw, thanks.
Okay then, I guess we're about done. It's almost time for us to turn back, so I'm gonna slow down a bit.
Okie dokie. Sounds like it's time for the final test.
Angelic said the extra weight in the sidecar means I should take a different approach to slowing down. What was it I should do? Takes longer for it to come to a stop with extra weight, so I should put on the brakes a bit earlier than usual. Here we go. We stopped at just the right spot.
I knew you could do it. Thank you, Reen. I had so much fun, and we still have the journey back to look forward to.
Haha, I'm glad to hear it. Why don't we take a little break before we go back then?
Sounds good to me.
This is gonna be like a heart-to-heart one between Reen and Toa. Is Reen gonna learn some? Oh no. Okay.
Sorry, swallowed the water wrong. That seems like things went very well for both of you. I'm impressed you could handle her so well with such different hardware than the last time you rode.
Please, I'm blushing here. We really appreciate your help too, Toa. You ended up having a really good time, didn't you?
I did. It was a lot easier to just sit back and enjoy myself than I thought. Of course, that's all thanks to Reed.
Haha, not at all. fact that you trusted in me, you were able to enjoy yourself, kept me focused on doing a good job.
I always trusted you, so today wasn't anything special. It's nice to hear you say that, though. The tears of my soul to sing. You two make it for a good pair.
I was about to say the same thing.
Well done.
Let's finish up the test. Let's head back to the engineering building. Thanks to both of you for all the great data. Your feedback should come in handy when I'm tuning the thing. Always glad to help.
You're planning on entering that data into the computer, right? Would you like me to help you organize all of it?
Really? That'd be a big help, but
Are you sure you have the time?
aren't you busy with preparations for the trade conference? Wait, Toad's going to the trade conference?
Oh, right, I haven't told you yet, have I? The truth is, the Imperial government requested I go along to help out with the major players. As such, I'll be heading to Crossbell for the trade conference as an assistant to the entourage.
The entourage attends the Empire's representatives during the meeting, right? And you're assisting them?
Yeah. It'll mainly involve helping out with paperwork and scheduling, I'd imagine. I don't think it'll be much help, to be honest, but the government did ask.
Till has received a ton of job offers from all over the country lately. Everyone's just waiting on her to graduate. The trade conference invite is the government's attempt to sweeten the deal. Unbelievable. Does that mean you're planning on moving into government work instead of the military?
I still haven't decided that yet. I'm kind of doing this just to broaden my horizons.
And apparently all of this is because of the Trouble in Heim dollar last month.
The government took a real interest in how quickly and efficiently she evacuated all the civilians.
That explains it.
I'd say Class 7 ended up doing a lot more than I ever could have. I even had help from Angie and Crow, too.
Even then, it was thanks to your instructions that we were able to split up and handle everything so efficiently. If you decide to enter the military, I think you'd make a splendid commander. If they had a uniform small enough to fit her, at least.
Hey, no teasing allowed.
Either way, best of luck. I'm sure we'll be in the middle of another field study by then, but I'm praying that things will go well for you.
Thanks, Reem. Whoa. This is starting to look way too much like a sappy 10-year novella.
I've read those Harlequin romance books. It's exactly what she says.
Let me just step in right here and keep you two from stumbling into a badly written fantasy.
What kind of novellas are you reading?
Was it something I said?
No. Asking questions will only encourage her. To change the subject before this gets out of hand, thanks for helping us test the bike out again. This is for you. Volcanic rain. Just glad I could help.
See you later then, Reem. Good luck investing in the old schoolhouse too.
Au revoir. You'll be the first person we ask if we need any more help. What's up, Ink? Hello, Rian Suarezar from Class 7 speaking.
Oh, it's Sarah. You knocked out those requests for the student council.
Yeah. I've made way through several of them now, and I'm just getting started on the rest.
Nice. Got something to talk to you about, so come along to the faculty lounge when you can. I'm not going to take it out on your grades if you don't show or anything. It's just a personal thing later.
Don't even wait to hear my response. Oh, well. Suppose I should go meet her in the faculty lounge when I get a chance. How are you doing today, Mr. Ink? There, that sounds bad. Trails is amazing. I tested it. I know when I said even because Trails in the Sky is one of the options, I did test and I can totally stream it. PSP 3000 and 2000s has a video out, so I was able to use OBS to capture the PSP screen, which is fucking amazing. Life is good. Trails is good.
seems like we're getting to the climax of the story, and I am super excited. All right, everyone, we need to read the Imperial Chronicles first. Then we can get to whatever Instructor Sarah wanted. What about you, Mr. Ink? Your Majesty Ink? Imperial Chronicle, Issue 6. Breaking news. Terrorist attack. Follow-up. A representative for the Imperial family has spoken regarding the aftermath of the terrorist attack which took place in Heimdall recently. The spokesman confirmed that Princess Alphen, who was placed in the greatest danger on the day, had sustained no serious injuries and was able to return to school as usual. Who are the Imperial Liberation Front? The recent terrorist attack placed both Princess and Princess Alphen in danger and resulted in Imperial Governor Redmond's sustaining injuries. While it may seem that peace is... Oh, we missed issue 5! Fuck! I'm gonna have to read issue 5 tomorrow. Well, next episode. While it may seem that peace has returned to the streets of Heimdall, the culprits behind these unspeakable acts, who call themselves the Imperial Liberation Front, have yet to be apprehended. The elite force responsible for their capture, the Railway Military Police, insists they are doing everything in their power to find them. Thank to those who helped. Chaos might have reigned in Heimdall on the day of the attack, but that did not stop a number of people from doing their part to bring the situation under control. Each of these courageous souls has received a letter of thanks from the Imperial government. Extra special thanks are due to one young student who took command to restore calm in Dracos Plaza, and a group of civilians who succeeded in rescuing Princess Alphen from harm's way. These people have received particular appreciation for their deeds. International Trade Conference approaches. At the end of this month. So it's at the end of the month. So it's either after the railguns fire or during or before. At the end of this month, the long-awaited West Zamoria Trade Conference will finally commence in Crossbell. Unsurprisingly, those involved are already hard at work for the conference, which will be based around international and economic matters and may potentially determine the future direction and development of Western Zamoria. When asked for a comment, a government representative responded, "An international conference on a continental scale like this has never been attempted before. Naturally, we intend to fulfill our responsibilities as a great nation." The representatives from the Arab-Onian Empire are expected to be Chancellor Osborne and His Highness Prince Olivert. Culture! Imperial Chronicle Radio is 1 year old. Do you enjoy listening to Orville radio broadcasts? Are there any other kind of radio? Like, why Orville radio? Like, who's radio? Like, why do you have to put Orville in front of it? Orville is the technology that does, and you don't need to put Orville in front of it. This reporter certainly does. For those who aren't familiar, Orville Radio allows you to enjoy audio programs anytime, anywhere. With the Imperial Chronicles affiliated radio station, Imperial Chronicle Radio, now 1 year old. This seems as good as time as any to sell its benefits to the world, and a PR representative was happy to sum up exactly what makes Imperial Chronicle Radio so special. We may not have been the first radio station to be established, but this station is available in the widest area and conducts the most balanced and impartial broadcasts. Travel like a bell. In today's travel log, I will be visiting beautiful Lake Abel on the eastern side of the Empire. This stunning spot is an ideal destination for those looking to enjoy a tranquil vacation away from the stresses of daily life. Furthermore, the historical stronghold of St. Sandlaw on the opposite shore, Longren Castle, this is where Laura is, I believe, provides the perfect backdrop to a lakeshore stroll. The area is best reached by traveling south from Bereahard along Edel's branch line. Alright, so we're going to be reading issue 5 next episode. and maybe Red Moon Rising Chapter 8. It depends on how long they are. I'm going to be right back, everyone. I need to go to the bathroom. Please stay here and enjoy this music.
Right. Right.
Sorry, everyone. I started back up a drug, which is giving me a dry mouth. So that's why I've been drinking so much water. All right, that's done, everybody. It is time to hang out with people. All right, we need to see Sarah in the faction lounge, don't we? Let's go see what Sarah wants, everybody, and then we can start hanging out with people. Dry as fuck now. Okay. Where would faction lounge be? Infirmary? Faction lounge. Sarah! Oh, there you are. Seems like everyone's going smoothly. Seems like everything is going smoothly for the student council. For the most part, yeah. Glad to hear it. I'm almost finished with another day's boring paperwork here. Want to skip this joint and head into town? You can treat me to a couple beers for being such a dedicated teacher. For some reason, I see the school frowning at that. You never cease to entertain me, Reed. So, Neidhart let it slip that he gave you guys some kind of special training last month. Wait, are you? Oh, you must mean those swimming lessons. Exactly. I'd be pretty pleased at how much all the guys have been improving their times. And then boom, I find out it's all because of Neidhart's meddling. I'm still fuming. Do you know how much crow I was eating when you bragged right to my face? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What's the deal with those two? It's like they're locked in some mortal struggle to outdo each other. Well, if that's how he wants to play it, the gloves are coming off. I'm going to hold special girls-only session, and you're just the man who's gonna help me out. But you just said it was girls only. Oh, I need you, Reed. I need you to tell me all the juicy details about what Neidhart's been drilling on you. So you're free right now, right? Oh, God.
I almost regret saying it, but I am.
Splendid. Let's tear off our clothes and get into our smithies. Go gather up the girls and tell them to meet at the gym.
Seriously?
Hello, Marazon. Oh, buddy, did you really gotta do that? You really gotta do that? Well, I appreciate the first time chat. Any engagement is engagement. That's Milliam. Hello, Milliam.
So what kind of training will we be doing here?
It hasn't escaped my notice that only us girls are here too. What sort of training indeed?
I'm more worried about the wandering gaze of such a boy in our midst. Well, things happen.
Listen up. Instructor Reen here is going to tell you all about the secret training Neidhart decided to give the guys. Do you know he actually held a special workshop just for them? Doesn't it burn you up that none of you were included?
Not really. Knowing him, it was probably just needless exertion.
Yeah, I totally get what you mean. He seems like the kind of guy who likes boring monologues and macho training sessions and that sort of stuff.
Wow, why don't you tell us how you really feel?
All right, let's start with the so-called man-way method of his.
What does that involve exactly?
Oh, that actually sounds pretty cool. The general idea behind the man-way method is that people put more effort into things when they can beat other people at them. First up, we'll have Reen, the Mean Machine, show us how it's done. Go ahead and choose off who you want to square off with.
Just Reen is fine, really. Alright, I'm stuck here anyway. Might as well make the most of it. Alright, how about you join me, Instructor Sarah?
You've got some real stones to call out your teacher first. I still owe you one for last month too. I hope you're looking forward to getting smoked.
Ha! What fun is there if it's too easy?
Alright. I totally forgot buttons I need to press. Triangle? I fucking forgot. We'll figure this out as we go. Triangle and O. Oh, I fucked that up so hard at the end there. I messed up. When I said messed up, it all started to mess up. So I gotta make sure I talk to everyone to get the books, huh? Oh my god. Calm down, Darren. Calm down. Okay. 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 Whew. That wasn't hard. It was a little bit, actually. Although I've had 2 times to practice, so I've been able to practice quite a bit. No way. You don't. When did you get this good? Oh, don't tell me. Haha.
Does it really gall you that much that Instructor Neidhart's training might have actually proven useful? But you didn't quite seem like you were in top form today.
Well, that's true, but that's not an excuse. Much as it pains me, I have to accept my defeat. You win this one, Reen. All right, let's head back. So, what did Nineheart have to have you guys do after this?
Well, first part of having us all go head to head like we did just now. After that, he pushed us to our limits, swimming the length of the pool with just 30 seconds to rest between laps. In terms of distance, I bet we ended up swimming well over 5,000 args.
Oh, that's crazy.
Well, that's what I call a long distance swim.
That sounds about right for a regular training session. Maybe for you, Laura. The distance doesn't really bother me, but I don't just want to swim laps back and forth. Boring. How would we play tag? Oh?
Haha, I'm up for it if the rest of you are. Sounds fun.
I'm not opposed to the idea.
Yeah, I just hope someone doesn't use fun and games. Oh, come on, really, Elisa?
I mean, sorry, I understand, right? There's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 women here, although I guess Milliam is like 13, so for Reen, I hope Milliam doesn't count. It's like, yeah, right? You know, there's a dude who's maybe into women, who's around, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 women's bodies in bikinis. It makes sense that should be like, you need to stop. Hopefully, though, all of them can just implicitly trust Reen that Reen's not going to do anything funny. But I don't know. I don't think he would.
Relax. This is me you're talking to, not Crow.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Well, looks like everyone's up for a rousing game of tag. Woohoo! I'll be it first. Do I have to play the damn game? And that was how a grueling training session devolved into pool games. Unfortunately for poor Reen, his hands did end up in the wrong place at the wrong time once or twice. Really? I've never played tag with like 7 people in a pool, nor could I swim fast enough to play tag in a pool. But I'd also assume that if I was in a pool with somebody and I touched somebody's breast or butt, it's a mistake. Stuff happens or swim around. I'm assuming though, I'll be able to control myself and have that not happen. I don't know. I think as well, playing tag, I don't know. I've never tried to play tag while swimming before. I don't know how that would work. But I would hope that, if I did touch somebody that way, they'd be they just would ignore it. Especially here's the thing, let's say I touched somebody once by accident, and then for the whole entire game, when I did tag them again, I didn't touch them in the same spot. But then it's, a mistakes happen type of thing. Zerum capsule. Okay, now it's time for bonding points, everybody. I guess we should save. But bonding points, everybody. 4 points. Also, Unicorn Overlord is amazing. I'm still playing. I'm 110 hours in. I'm so excited. It's a really good game. However, I did spend, I think, the past few hours grinding, right? Because I got to a place where the side story, I think, was level 28. And many of my characters were level 20 or 23. So I had to constantly just level them up. And I do have the treatises. I have so many treatises I could use. But I'm I think it's better if I just fight with people who are lower level to train them up. Because it takes longer. And because it takes longer, I can become familiar with all the characters, with all their ins and outs, and what they can and can't do. That experience has helped me immensely in the battle that I've just done. So it's pretty damn awesome. I'm super excited. But yeah, it's a good game. I really enjoyed it so far. Okay. Let's go to Courtyard and talk to Emma.
Hey, Emma, what brings you here?
Oh, Reen, you wouldn't happen to have seen Celine anywhere, would you? I've been searching all over for her.
Celine? That's your cat, isn't it?
Well, I wouldn't exactly call her my cat. She was just with me just a little while ago, but then she bolted off like something caught her interest.
Huh. I haven't seen her around, at least not recently.
Well, I probably shouldn't be too worried about it.
She's the capricious sort. Not unlike Milliam, I suppose. She must have run off to have a little cat adventure somewhere.
Maybe I should help her look for Celine. How about I help you look for her? After all, 2 pairs of eyes are better than 1, right?
Are you sure? Well then, thank you for volunteering.
And so the 2 of them began their search for Celine. They searched high and low, checking areas where Emma felt Celine may be, and relying on Reen's power of detection. So if Celine is like, knows what the fuck she's doing, why is Emma searching for her? I don't know. However, no matter how hard they looked on campus, they could find no trace of her.
I think we're going to have to start looking in town. That would take up even more of your time.
Don't worry about it. I'll keep looking with you until we find her. Hopefully, she really is in town at least.
I'm fairly confident that she hasn't gone somewhere else at least. But we should still try to find her as soon as we can.
Agreed. You seem a lot more worried about her than you let on earlier, though. This episode, Bob, if you all are watching, you're like, damn, I wish you could play video games as well as he is. You can. You can learn how. Rent a Gamer, a gaming companionship service where you can rent a professional gamer like me for 60 minutes at a time. And we can go over things like how to get into video games, practicing video games, even just playing online, right? Let's say you started a new online game and you have no friends to play with. I can play with you. It'll be fucking amazing. You need a tank or a healer in Final Fantasy 14? I'm there, my bun got ya. I guess you were just trying to convince yourself not to panic.
Something like that. I do think of her as a friend after all. Right, let's start looking around.
She's not making this easy.
Indeed. Just where has she run off to? So, could it be? Oh.
Is that... Hello, Celine.
Celine? So this is where you were. Why did you run off like that all of a sudden? Is she eating something?
Seems like it. Huh. Are those sardines?
Sardines?
They're small, dried fish. They're usually used in the East, mostly to make broth. I guess cats really like them too. Maybe Mick ordered a few and gave her a couple as a snack.
Oh, you really gave me a fright vanish. You gave me a fright vanishing like that, Celine. For a moment, I thought that those two had...
Those two?
Nothing. No, nothing. It's nothing. Thank you for helping me, Reen. I don't know what I would have done without you.
Haha. Well, I'm happy we found her. That wasn't very nice, though, Celine. Emma was really worried about you.
Celine, there's no need to be rude.
Haha. Cats will be cats. Just give me a shout if you ever need help with anything else, Emma.
Of course.
You know, I'm always happy when I do a thing with Emma and the game does not draw attention to her chest. It's very nice when that does not happen. Okay. Let's talk to Laura.
I guess I should, get closer to Fee since she's always going to be fighting, but not in Machias. There you are. Monica has been making great strides with the swimming lately. She may even reach her goal of swimming 50 arcs today. Seeing her push herself like that every day makes me proud to be the one who coached her. I'm glad to hear it. She's been back to her usual self ever since our fields on Heimdall. Is something the matter? Nah, everything's fine. Is there anything I can do to help? I think it'd be great to see her reach her goal too. You have my thanks. Now then, why don't you change it to your swimsuit? Sure thing. Monica, today is the day you cleared your 50 arcs goal. Are you prepared? Yeah, I won't let you down, Laura. That's the spirit. Reen, your job is to swim alongside her and act as her lead. I'll be observing from the side of the pool. Oh, thanks for helping me out. No problem. I like how they're just standing there, not treading water or anything. And so Monica began her 50 arcs challenge. Do I actually have to do the minigame? You can carry this through to the end, Monica. I know you can. You're almost there. Only 3 left. 2, 1. She did it. Woo. What? Was that it? Did I do it? You did. You never even had to put your feet down either. Splendid work, Monica. I really did it, Laura. Monica's hard work had finally paid off, and she cleared her initial goal. Every last member of the swimming club congratulated her on her achievement, even those who didn't believe she could. Look at that. All of her hard work paid off. Thank you for being my assistant today, Green. It was nothing. I'm just happy to see that things are good between you and Monica again. That makes the two of us. I've now reconciled with both Monica and Fee, so I believe that I believe that we will continue to grow from here on out. I hope that you and I will be able to keep supporting each other too. You can count on me. Oh, she was blushing. Look at that. Right? It would be great if, like, in America, we could have these kind of conversations with people of the opposite sex and of the same sex, or whoever the fuck. And it's not taken romantically. It's just literally, yeah, you are a great support. I'm glad you're here. I want it to keep happening. Okay. Next is the Academy field with Alyssa. You are this way. I don't remember seeing you before. Oh. I knew this would happen. Bears can hardly go 2 seconds without challenging me in some sort of competition. It's good to have competitive spirit, right? It wouldn't be so bad if Emily and Teresa didn't keep throwing more fuel on the fire. I don't think I have any choice but to accept at this point. Maybe I should stay around and see how this plays out. Well, if you're going to accept a challenge, I'll have to stay around and give you some moral support. You're just as bad as they are. Fine, suit yourself. Well then, Ferris, what will we be competing in today? Our competition will be a simple 50-yard race. I do hope that your practice wasn't too large, because you're about to eat a bitter serving of defeat. What do you say, Ferris? Let's just get this over with. Good luck, Elisa. And so began yet another heated competition between Elisa and Ferris. Reen watched attentively as Ferris refused to accept Elisa's marginal victory. Again, and again, and again. Ferris's several rematches served only to drag out this quick and simple competition. And in the end, looks like this is our victor. Impossible. How could I be defeated after all my practice? The rest of us practice too, you know. I have to say it though, you've gotten a lot faster than you were before. You really have been putting in the hours, haven't you? That was a good match. Sort of like the several matches before it. But you might want to rest up for now, though. Do not belittle me. I cannot accept this. I refuse to accept this. Ferris, where are you going? Alyssa, we've got to go after her. Right. Reen, Emily, and Alyssa combed the whole campus in search of Ferris. However, she must not be at the academy. Sorry about this, but would you two mind looking for her off campus? Of course. Where in the world could she be? Stay back. Do you know who I am? I'm the daughter of Camp Flora. Help, Vincent, Elisa, Ferris. Elisa? Let's take him out. Right. Everyone, do you like what you see? I'll tell your friends and family about me. You really like what you see? Yeah, give me a follow on Twitch or sub on YouTube. Do you really like what you see? Consider becoming a patron. www.patreon.com/fireball. It's amazing. You get cool stuff like a VOD a day early and a free sticker in the mail. Consider checking it out at www.patreon.com/activefireball. Oh, there we go. Doesn't look like she's injured either. Thank goodness. Are you all right, Ferris? You just had to choose the highway of all places to go sulking. Alyssa, for what purpose did you chase me out here? Are you here to laugh at me? Belittle me for losing to you? Of course not. There's no way I'd ever do something like that. Why is it so hard to believe that? I just want to be your friend. That I want to train and get better with you. In all honesty, I wanted to become friends with you as well. However, I could never once bring myself to admit that. So that's how you really felt. In that case, how about this? We can keep competing against one another, but as friendly rivals. There's nothing wrong with competition between club members, or friends for that matter. Alyssa. Thank you, Alyssa. Thank you so much. I'm glad this all worked out. Okay. That. Thanks, Reem. You really helped us out. Huh. I didn't do anything much. More importantly, I'm glad we were able to help your friend. I mean it. You're always there for me when I need you the most. I don't know how to get around with you out sometimes. You're welcome. Right. I've got to clean up. I've got clean up duty now, so I gotta go. Sure. See you later. All right. Oh, who's next? We have one more bonding point to use. And we have Crow, Elliot, Eustace, and Gaius. Oh, and Million. Million. Why the fuck not Million? What floor are you on? This is Dr. Sarah's room. This is Laura's room. Okay. This is Milliam. Hey, Reed. What's with the get-up? It's our free day, so I got all dressed up to go shopping. You probably shouldn't be seen in public dressed like that. Why don't you just wear your uniform? Ugh, that's no fun. Trust me, fun isn't the issue here. Kind of worried about leaving her on her own. Mind if I tag along?
Sure, fine by me. What are we waiting for? Let's go!
Only after you've changed into some clothes.
Craig didn't let you come with me already.
And so, Reen joined Milliam on her exciting shopping adventure. Huh. I didn't think you'd head straight for the boutique. Are you looking for new clothes?
Well, yeah. I don't really have any normal clothes. I hope I got some cute stuff.
I guess she's got a girly side after all. No, Reen.
People just have what they like. Shut the fuck up.
Sure. Let's go take a look at what they've got.
Oh, hey, look. This is nice.
Most of the stuff here doesn't seem it'll fit you. I'm pretty sure there's a kids section over there you could check out, though.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to be big enough soon. I've got a bright future ahead of me.
I admire your optimism, at least.
How about this? Cute.
I guess. You might want to look for stuff that matches how energetic you are, though.
Man, we could totally wear this.
She asks me a question and then proceeds to ignore me. Don't forget to vote for the next Trails game, everyone. The options are at the bottom of the screen momentarily. The options are Trails of Cold Steel 2, Trails in the Sky First Chapter, and Trails to Zero. The current voting counts are below. Whatever has the most votes at the end of the credits of Trails of Cold Steel, I will be playing next. So get your votes in. Bang vote, bang votes. Bang voting. No matter what you do, you can vote. You just got to be on stream when you do it.
Hey, I want to try this on.
Try what on?
Milliam showed Reen a see-through camisole. See-through camisole is fine, as long as there's something under it.
Reen and Milliam browsed the store's wares, buying everything she liked. After that, they returned to the dorm.
Thanks for coming with me, Reen. It was pretty fun having your help.
Nice to hear. We definitely bought too much stuff, though. You probably don't need half of this.
It's all good. Claire gave me tons of money to spend. What? Is it too heavy for you? Want me to bring out Lammy to help?
No, I'm fine. Oh, we're gonna need to teach us girls some common sense.
I guess you could order too many clothes. Could you? I guess you could order heavy clothes and have them be too heavy to lift. I don't want to keep putting my mouth there. Okay, we are finally done with all the bonding points, with all the books, with all the quests. It's now time to go to the Stone Dungeon. See how far we can get in like 30 minutes. But I thank you all for staying with me through these turbulent times of bonding. Yeah, and not have Machias with us. Oh my god. Like, I understand Machias was doing healing, but he did like... He did under 2,000 damage in this fight against the skeleton dragon. Go back 2 episodes. Take a look. It's there. I calculated it correctly, and you can calculate too. So, he healed, which is great. I was like, could I have killed the dragon faster if I would have just... had like someone else to help me just kill it faster? I don't know. It's pretty interesting. Would I go back and do it again? No, I wouldn't. Also, my save is past there already, so I can't go back anyway. We're just gonna have to believe that if I had someone else there. That's quite interesting though, right? Now that I'm able to calculate all this, I can do things like attack with somebody who's not a healer and attack with somebody who is a healer. Or have someone in my party who is a healer and replace him with an attacker. And see if like I can kill them faster or something like that. So super interesting. All right, on to Stone Dungeon, everybody. We have... Oh, right. We got a new thingy, didn't we? We have no U material, so we can't make our weapons better. But we did get Nightmare, I think, and something else at least. Volcanic rain. Incandescent volcanic bombs rain from the sky. Cool. Strength 9, defense +6. And then we have Nightmare. Nightmare. Grand Butterfly. A butterfly swarm plunges enemies into despair. And we have Nightmare. Protects and crafts can nightmare enemies, a 10% chance. Well, that's cool. I like the idea of being able to do that. This is the way I need to go right now. I need to go this way. That's a lot of speed boosting, though. Oh my god. I wonder, though, because we saw Fee did more damage than Laura. Fee did more damage than Laura. So maybe we should give some to Laura to make her faster? Obviously, she wouldn't need the evasion, but she need to be faster at least. Laura. And I guess Fee and Emma for support. Oh, so this is what it's like inside. And you say weird stuff happens in here every month?
Yeah, just like I told you yesterday. This will be our 5th trip in, but we have no idea of what might find down there. Yeah, there's no telling what could happen, especially after last month.
Right. The red door and the giant that turned out to be behind it were quite a surprise. That hulking armor put Reen's sister in jeopardy as well.
Yeah.
I'm just glad she was all right. Huh? No one told me about that.
Anyway, let's get down to business. Don't worry, I'll cover you if things get rough down there. Chances are, I'll need it. All right, let's go. Okay.
Yes, sir.
My turn. Right.
I play with Laura. We're going to be Laura, and we are going to equip. Okay, strength goes up. You have nothing. That's fine. Orbments. Quartz. Your attack is up, but what I really want to do as well. Do you have that action is what, +3? Can I give her strength 10, speed 5? That's speed 6. We don't really do any magic strength down. That's a cool idea. That's strength as well with HP. That's an attack. Do you ever think it gives me a better attack? We do have Nightmare, don't we? Just strength 10? That's it though. Shield 2, magic defense. Yeah, what else can I do with it? Hold on. This is magic defense though. I guess I can give you what, HP 500? That's only 3 though. Let's give you that. Now you have more HP. Dark matter makes the strength go up by 6. I know she's running to strength, but I do also want to give her some more speed. I think more speed is going to help here. And strength 10. I don't have anything else that can increase her strength by 10, do I? +20. Oh, that's an attack too. Okay. Yeah, I think. Let's also do this change your speed. I know that's, but I gave her HP, so that might help. Action 1 there. Now your speed's going up with 3, 6, 79.
9, 10, 11, 12, 14. I have no idea if that's enough, but it's something. You have Cipher. Attacks and crafts cause status down, and you get Soulburn, Demonic Scythe, and you have Chrono Drive. Analyze, Recurate. Oh, you need Septium Vein, and you need a Dragon Vein there. Grim Butterfly, heal. Oh, fucking no. Defense. Magic attack. EP, magic attack. Sure, an attack too. I think that's all we got so far, and that's probably just all we're gonna deal with right now. We're going to go save and then see what the stone dungeon has to offer us today. Second time today drinking water wrong. I can do this, I swear. Okay, let's go, shall we? All right, what do we got here? Let's go. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. What's wrong, short stack? Something bugging you? Well, I'm sorry. I have no clue how this thing works. I didn't figure you would. Anyway, let's head down. We've come this far, might as well see what this new floor has in store for us. Oh yeah, let me get a piece of the action. I wonder if I'm going to have to use Millium to break things. Who knows? I don't know. I was just thinking, would this stone dungeon be better as an optional dungeon or a required dungeon, right? Because every time we come here, we can go down to a new floor. But if it was optional, it could kind of act the same way. Like every time you come back, a new floor is open, but the game does not require you to come here. It might be a nice way to break the monotony of just field study, practical exam, free day cycle. So this is floor 5. Seems so. There's a strange sort of presence lingering in the air too. Right. Much on the level above, the higher elements seem to be in fact here as well. Same as always then. Huh. So, it's the same as the ancient quarry back in Nord. That's so cool you can sense stuff like that. No, it's even cool. Being able to control that giant silver thing you've got. Good point. Really? Lammy! Alright, we've got some exploring to do. You guys just leave this to me, Lammy. We'll smash through anything. We're counting on you then. This is a good chance to get used to fighting together. Maybe even try out some combat links. Yay! It's hard to feel tense with Millium here. Hey, it's better than everyone being on edge, ready to jump at anything, right? Anyway, I'm ready to roll. Alright, careful down here, everyone. Time to rest up, even though we don't need to, and save. Because, why? I guess we do need to rest up. I did give Reen some more HP. So we'll do that. I guess.
Fucking drinking water wall. Doodle-doo-doodle-doo-doodle-doo. Okay, everyone, I am sorry. You've been seeing all the water I'm drinking. I need to go to the bathroom one more time.
All right, let's get exploring.
Please stay here, and I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, let's go, shall we? Let's bring this a tad bit closer to me and, I don't know, do something at least. I think that works. Okay, does this extend more? Anyway, map. Okay. It's time to see what everyone can do, everybody.
Yay, treasure!
Oh, it's a fancy treasure, too.
This one's all ours.
Okay. Everyone's a 200, so I guess we can see what people's thingamabobbers look like.
Of course.
Of course. You're going to use, what, brilliant spin? Oh.
Leave it to me.
I know I don't need this, but we do need a cross raven. Wildly fires bullets, which all hit. Oh, I've done this one. It's freaking huge. Okay. What about rapid volley and freezing bullet? What about Milium?
Here I go!
Gigantic breaker. Turns Argentilum into a hammer and strikes foes. My god.
Come on,
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, you didn't stand a chance!
Haha, did you hear that? Awesome sound
Done.
effect. Oh, we also got 2 combat moves, everyone.
So I'm going to show you the comment links. Okay, so I just used the 200. So I'm not going to do that now. Actually, why the fuck not? I saved. Who gives a fuck? All right, what do we got, everyone? What?
Okie doke, let's get started.
What do we got?
All right. Handsome and strong. I'm the total package.
11 seconds. I'm okay with this.
I did it!
You have earned the trophy Eightfold Obliteration, everybody. We have killed 8 people at once. We obtained Yggdrasil. Yggdrasil. Ooh, what does this do? Defense plus 10, strength plus 7. Summons a sentient tree to skewer. To skewer enemies. I'll take that. Okay. Okay, we got Tier Bomb, everyone. And now it is time to go this way. We can go that way, everyone. So let's go this way. And oh, look, there's a monster, everyone. We managed not to kill him, so.
Enemy sighting! Take him out! Leave
Will.
it to me.
Oh, you're fast. Nice. What does that symbol mean? I'm gonna have to see what's on Million. We can't use it if we can attack.
Go!
Is that worth it? That's 35. That actually went up. That's cool. You have nothing, so we're going to attack you. Attacks with Lammy. All right.
My turn.
There's that. Attack Laura. I guess you did. Oh, she's frozen now. Look at that. Duff down.
Here we go.
Wow, that's a good amount there, Reen. Oh, you
Yes,
take
sir.
damage when you're frozen. I did not know that.
Don't mess with us.
And again, I forgot to do
Not
combat
bad.
links. Jesus Christ, Aaron. We're really bad at this. Orbits. Aegis. Begins battle with immunity and reflect. Oh, so reflect magic damage and you gain immunity to physical attacks. That's nifty. Where did I come from? Can you go that way? Oh, is this big boy? But I forgot to attack again.
This one's all ours.
Of course.
Brilliant spin. Can I get? Oh, I'm trapped. Okay, Earth Cleaver. We can do that. Darren,
Go.
Darren. Do that. There we go. Gale.
Second.
Okay.
All right.
You are gonna link with Laura. Volley.
My turn.
And you have 24. Ultimate Barrier. Create the silver barrier, grant an immunity to one attack. I don't need that right now. That's 194.
Here we go.
Although everything is paralyzed, so can they attack me if they're next to me or no?
Here I go.
Oh, crit. Okay, Buster R. Our Argentum attacks with great force. AoE. What is this?
Get him.
Little.
Now's our chance.
Go.
That's open.
My turn.
Laura is going to attack that for
Off guard.
lots of money.
Gotcha.
I mean, lots of money. Oh my god.
My turn.
Lots of damage, Darren.
My turn. Now's our chance.
My turn.
Can't do anything.
Evil will fall before my blade.
Okay. There we go. Now that we have links established, this should go by quicker. Ooh, Sepith, everybody.
Turn that around, and everything now does their switcheroonies. So we're gonna go that way. And that's where we came from. So we're just doing another loop-de-loop. That's, I believe, a dead end, right? Yeah, that's where the big chest was. Now we get to go this way, but first,
Ooh, this is a good spot.
we are not getting a fishery. I am sorry. Imagine how long this game would take if I had lots of fishing in it. Jeez.
Now's our chance. Let's smash
Hey.
it.
Here we go.
Do.
The second form. Gale. Go. Julia.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Of course.
I'm okay with this. And you are going to use Brilliant Spin. You can only get 2 people, so we can use that instead.
Off guard.
Gotcha. My turn.
Oh, I am so excited for what I did. Freezing Bolt fires magical bullets imbued with the power of ice.
Freeze. Get it?
My turn.
And you're frozen.
Now.
Tight. Does its physical attacks get rid of frozen?
Here we go.
Not. Okay.
Okay, it's safe for now.
I am doing a lot.
I did it.
Please hold your applause.
Making progress.
We got some crafts. New crafts we can use, everybody. And those new crafts are... Right beam. Argentum fires beam of light. And wild card. Draws a card, leaving everything to chance. What will happen? Support 1 random effect on an ally or an enemy. Are those all buffs? Is a buff gonna go to an enemy, or is it debuff on an enemy, a buff on an ally? I don't know, game. Maybe you should be more clear. Did you ever think about that? I don't think you did. Also,
This
Unicorn
one's all
Overlord
ours.
updated to version 1.004. I don't know why it's 1.004. That's insane. But it had a really cool, interesting updates like if the character's deployed, when you're trying to make a unit, it says they're deployed. And you can now search items based on specific effects like HP, PP, and not just sub-effect AP, PP. So that's nice. That's nice. So that's cool. I just was on my phone. I couldn't find a full release list of what happened. Or really what they changed. But that's okay, because we're just going to use Gale to not hit everyone. 1,000 damage, everybody.
Go get him.
An opening. Of course.
I can use Brilliant Spin? You can. Oh, wait, this Brilliant Spin
We should
is like
keep
a
going.
Stella's Hurricane from Tales in the Sky. Mirage reached level 4. God Christmas Mirror and killing enemies restores 20 EP per enemy killed, and at 30% health, we have a 50% chance to counter evaded magic. No, wait, evades magic attacks. 50% chance to counter. Oh. I didn't know you could evade magic. I'm never gonna remember that you can evade magic, because evading magic is never a thing in like so many games. Right? Right? Anyway, I hope everyone here is having an absolutely fantastic day.
This
It is
one's
sunny
all
outside,
ours.
as you may or may not be able to see from the gleam over in this
My turn.
direction. I don't know. The chat's coming up the camera, so I actually can't see what the fuck's going on. So there. God. Brilliant spin on Armor Breaker? I'm at 45, though. I think Sword Attack will do fine right
Oh,
now.
God.
I didn't mean to do that.
Gotcha.
But sure,
My
we're
turn.
going to use Gale. Yeah, Gale works
Second.
just fine. We're going
My
to
turn.
use, around 88, we're going to use Wild Card. That's 5. That's pretty cool. I don't know what that does. You actually probably try it out, and like the stakes aren't that high, I realize. That's
turn.
not a lot of damage, Million.
Go!
I just want to let you know that.
Yes, sir!
Also looks like Crow isn't moving that fast either.
Don't mess with us!
What a status. Speed 97, 75, 85, and 94. Wow, you're almost as fast as Reen. That's cool. What about Fee? Fee speed is 126. Okay. So there's that. No. Zazu. I don't know what the fuck Zazu is, by the way. I just kind of said it. It kind of came out, you know? Do, 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 do.
Come at me.
Okay.
My turn.
Rapid bullet, freezing bullet. They're both attacks. Oh, this is a magic attack. Fancy. Super. Doesn't say you're weak against ice, so we should just use the regular Poly Jelly, everybody. We're gonna attack all 4 of those so we can get the farthest one.
Now!
Of course!
Hey.
My turn!
Yeah.
Second!
A miss. You missed twice, Reen.
Your time!
What is that for?
My
Finishing
turn.
blow? Really? Finishing blow? I didn't think you had it in you to do that. Don't forget to vote for the next Trails when we're going to play, everyone. The options are at the bottom of your
Yes,
screen.
sir.
With the current tally, the current progress. Voting will
My
end at
turn.
the end of these credits of this game, and whatever gives the most votes at the end, I will
See?
be
I don't
playing
slack off all the
for
time.
the next main game. So if
Done.
you want to be part of the channel and to steer the direction, feel free to vote. You can vote on both YouTube and Twitch. The only requirement
Now that's what I call a chest.
is you got to be here when I'm streaming. You got to tell me what you want when I'm streaming. Can't do it on the VOD. Okay. Area. Ooh.
I wonder if we're around halfway through now.
I wonder if we actually are halfway through. Because what I can think is, like, I wonder if the game developers put that in just like a, I don't know. Are we halfway through? I don't know. I guess we're going to find out. Versus developers putting it in to let players know, yes, you're halfway through. You know, these dungeons aren't long. I know I've been complaining about the dungeons, especially not on all of them. I think the second and third underground of Heimdall have been long, but nothing like extremely long. I'm thinking like, I need to stop saying like, by the way. Some of the dungeons in Suikoden 1, Legend of Lagai had long dungeons. Lufia 2 and Lufia 1, although I don't know if Lufia's 1 dungeons were
I will
long or
go
the
all
encounter
challengers.
rate was obscenely high.
My turn.
These guys for Arcadia had some long ones too, so these dungeons are relatively short.
All right. Let's see. Oh, this is a good one.
Armor.
Catch.
Timilium.
Of course.
Okay. I mean, I guess, is it worth to deal with it? To do with it? I don't think so. I think it's a fun thing to do,
Right. Ha!
and it would be great
You still have a lot of training to do.
only if Crow would move faster. Crow's speed is slow. Oh my god, right? Status? 85. Oh, Millions is slower. Oh. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
This one's all ours.
Of course.
Hey, brilliant spin. Oh, that's 3. Oh, that's 4. Okay, I'll do that. Get all 4. Yeah.
Go!
And we're going to go on leaf cutter right there and maybe get all 3 of them.
Go!
Thank you, Lammy.
You're done!
Thank you, Bean.
All right.
Thank you. Bro.
Handsome and strong. I'm the total package.
I should pick up, bro. It's... Oh, you have a level 2 with Crow. I had absolutely no idea. Okay. Chest. Celestial Balm. With another thing. Like, everyone keeps making jokes about bottle makers in Legend of Zelda making tons of money.
Okie doke, let's get started.
Sorry, not bottles,
Right.
pots. But if every time you bought a pot, a random person would just break into your house and break all your pots, would you keep buying them? Of
Here we
course,
go.
you might not see the association between buying a pot and having the person
Second floor.
breaking them. But I'm assuming once you figure that out, you're like, what if I just stop buying pots?
Aye, aye, Captain.
I think I'm overwhelmed for this. I don't think I am at all. This is super easy. Of course, I've had this before where the stone dungeon has been simple. Then we get to the boss, and the boss just screws me over. Right? Remember that? We've done that a few times where the boss has been like, no,
Don't
no,
mess with us.
you've gone through here too much. You need to die. Of course, I mean, I'm also not under level, but maybe under armored and under weaponed, maybe. I need to do that. I wonder if in testing that mechanism, not like thinking like, real life, like, people put the stone dungeon here. They made the stairs do the thing. Because they had to test it, right? To make sure it worked. But hear me out on this. It's not just they had to test it, but because the stones are rubbing
We have
against each
nothing to
other,
fear.
friction would slowly erode them. Makes me wonder if they had to maybe they as if who made this had to replace these sometime because of too much erosion or something. I don't know. It's just a thought. Am I thinking too hard about this game? Probably. But I'm hoping who's ever listening has been like, yeah, I don't know, Darren, that's a good thought. I don't fucking know. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't.
My turn.
Maybe say hi. Maybe give me a sub. Maybe give me a follow. I don't fucking know. But do it because it's amazing. It's really good and I love you. There. Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
My turn.
Okay. Oh, Raid Beam.
Blow away.
That works.
My turn.
That one.
Now.
Sure. And then we're just
Gotcha.
gonna keep attacking the other one because that's frozen. And I don't want to use any CP right now. Because you're frozen and you're paralyzed. And now you're fainted. Like, this seems more than a
You
10%
picked the wrong guy
chance
to mess
here.
Please hold your applause.
Making progress.
Like, does. I remember my playing Trials of Cold Steel. Not fucking A. Trials in the Sky, where, like, your max level was, like, 20. Because you're supposed to, go into Trials of Steel second chapter with your same characters. You don't want to be over leveled, right? Yes. Although I do enjoy, I hope the developers put chests in the area to
Come at
help
me.
us know where we're
Of course.
going.
Hi.
I guess we've been doing really good at these boss fights
My turn.
because we keep getting triple advantages and we attack them before they attack us. Once they attack us, then we're like, oh no.
Leave it to me.
That's fine. It's
My
okay.
turn.
Yes. Can I do Gale? That gets you, and you are going to do something that I don't know of. That's okay.
Alright.
Oh, you're fainted, so it's okay. That's okay. 0 arts, by the way, everybody.
Go!
Yeah.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
I'm awesome.
You are Milliam. You are Milliam, who's not Millennia. Freeze. Is there an enemy here? No. Is there one here? No. Is there one here? Ah, there's the enemy. Okay, everyone. Well, everyone, it is now 9:30, which means chores need to happen, and then work for the day. I hope everyone here had a great time watching, listening, vibing. Feel free to join my Discord if you want to. Speaking of Discord, I should probably put the Discord link in the description as well of these videos. Huh. Anyway, what did we get done today? Today, a lot of talking. We read Imperial Chronicle issue 6 and found out that we missed an issue, so we're gonna have to read that. We read Red Moon Rose chapter 7, which was quite long. Next episode, we are gonna be chapter 8. And we did all our bonding points. We spent time with Emma, with Laura, with Alyssa, and Milliam. I was about to say Crow, but my mind stopped me and like, you didn't spend time with Crow. It's like, yes, I did. It's like, no, you didn't. It's like, who did that? It's like, Milliam, you're right. And also, we were with instructor Sarah, teaching all the girls the man-hard method. Most likely, we will get points for that. And that is it, everybody. We have 2 viewers on Twitch right now, which means we have enough to raid somebody. There's no one I know streaming. Is there anyone streaming Trails of Cold Steel 1? Pesky Rainbow Kitty is playing Trails of Cold Steel 1. And it looks like they're in the sewers. So it looks like we will be raiding them today. All right. Lurkers who are lurking, thank you so very much for lurking. Watchers who are watching, thank you so very much for watching. Bots who are botting, thank you so very much for botting. Love you all, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.